Hello children, today we are going to use the puppets that we made the other day to retell the story, The Three Little Fish and the Big Bad Shark. I've looked in the book and I've worked out this one is Jim and I've written the name on the back. This one is Tim and this one is Kim. It doesn't matter if you haven't got them exactly right, you can just choose which one's which. Now we're going to tell the story and it doesn't matter if you miss out parts of the story or you don't remember every word. What's important is that we're remembering the sequence and we're having a bit of fun. I'm going to tell the story first, and then I'd like you to send me a video of you telling at least part of the story or as much of it as you can. Once upon a time, there were three little fish called Jim, Tim and Kim who lived with their mother deep in the ocean. One day, she told them that they were big fish now and that they should go and build their own houses. So away they swam. A little while later, Jim met a seahorse. "Hello, Mr. Seahorse. Please, can I have some of your seaweed to build my house?" "Of course you can, little fish. Take as much as you need." So Jim took lots of seaweed and built a house made out of seaweed. A little while later, he heard at the door, and it was the big bad shark. Little fish, let me come in." Little Jim was really scared. "Not by the skin on my fin," he said. "Then I'll munch, and I'll crunch, and I'll smash your house in," said the shark. So he munched, and he crunched, and he ate the seaweed house. Luckily, Jim swam away very quickly, so he did not get eaten by the shark. Soon Jim found his brother Tim, and Tim said that Jim could help him build his house out of sand. Suddenly, they heard at the door, and yes, it was the big bad shark again. Little fish, let me come in." "Not by the skin on my fin. "Then I'll munch, and I'll crunch, and I'll smash your house in," said the big bad shark. So he munched, and he crunched, and he got a mouthful of sand, but he ate the sandy house. But luckily, Tim and Jim swam away, and they did not get eaten by the shark. Soon they found their sister Kim, who was just about to build a house on an old wooden boat. So she said that they could stay and help her. Suddenly they heard at the door. Yes, it was the big bad shark again. Little fish, let me come in." "Not by the skin on my fin. "Then I'll munch, and I'll crunch, and I'll smash your house in," said the big bad shark. So he munched, and he crunched, and he munched, and he crunched, but he could not eat through the wooden house. And in the end, all of his teeth fell out, and the shark could not eat the fish anymore. So the shark swam away into the ocean, and Jim and Tim and Kim lived happily ever after in Kim's wooden boathouse. The end.